Hi everyone, Paul Micallef here from Autism from the Inside. Today I'm unboxing 3 new Loop earplug products, so that's exciting. And make sure you stick around until the end where I'll demo my own personal hack I've found to get even more out of your Switch 3-in-1 earplugs. Alright, so today we have 3 new things to have a look at. So first of all, I got myself another pair of these quiet ones because these are my favorite. So I'll show you them in a second. I also got a new thing to try out which is called a link, and I'll show you that in a second as well. And then finally, these ones are the new 3-in-1 version. So there are 3 different quiet levels. So there's quiet and then the other 2 that are slightly less quiet. So ideally, so you can experience more of the sound. I personally really love the quiet ones. So the first thing I want to show you here is, how cool is this? There's a little tab here, which means that when you want to open it, you basically just pull this little tab and now it's opened. So that is how to open one of the boxes. And so inside here we have the spare earbuds, and this is the loop. Ooh, this is fancy. This is new since I got them last time. They've got a little indent here, so they actually sit really nicely in each of these spots. So if you need to, you can upgrade to have either larger or smaller earbuds. I can't remember which ones I use. I think the default ones were fine, or maybe I used the slightly larger ones. And satisfying little clicking sound here. So they've definitely redesigned this case since last time. So that's much easier to open, which is fantastic. And what I end up doing is I end up putting this on my keyring so that I can just have it with me everywhere I go. I think the case is slightly bigger than it was before as well, because it looks like there's more room in here. So hopefully that's really good. They're the quiet ones. Let's have a look at this new Link product. So again, with the fun thing to unlock it. Ooh, instructions. Pull me. Okay, so it looks like these go around here, I think. I'm not sure. You might have to pull this off. Your guess is as good as mine. Something like that. And then we have the link. Oh, so this must be a carry case. Cool. So this is a little Pac-Man carry case for the link. So put that around there. And then ta-da! Which means that I can now have them around my neck if I want. So put the earplugs in, and then when I don't want them in, they can just hang around my neck. So I'll have to demonstrate that. That's going to be fun to play with. That's one of the things that I really liked about my previous earplugs. Oh, look at that. Hang on. Ready? Click. There's a little magnet to hold them together. So that's fun. And how does this work? Oh yeah. Okay, so that could be good. I'll see if I end up using that. I really like this one, so we'll see if I end up using this more or this more. And now, finally, the new switch. Ooh, look at that. So these ones, again, there's the extra earplugs if necessary. They're different sizes. So these ones are 3-in-1. Look, they've got a clear carry case. So the concept here, I don't know if you can see, is that there's this little thing on the side, which means you can twist it. So you can make it either open or progressively more closed. So that's going to be fun. They've labeled it right and left. So previously I've just used the quiet version, but now I'll have the opportunity to try out the 3-in-1. Alright, so I said these were 3-in-1 earplugs, and I guess that's kind of true because there's 3 settings, but actually with these, it's almost like 4-in-1, because if I set it on the quiet setting, which is the one that I'm used to using with my other single setting ones, I can put it on quiet and I can put them in. And so that's setting number 1. Now the way I remember this is quiet is at the back. So quiet is like I'm retreating from the world. I want everything to be really quiet. Now if I want it to be less, I can clip them forward slightly to the next setting. Clip, click, and I can you can actually hear it click as well, which is really good because you can't. It's a bit hard to feel, but as it turns, you can actually hear it. So this is the experience, slightly less dB reduction compared to the quiet one. So that's going forward, and then if I go forward again, click, click, then this is the engage, which is even less. So I'm really looking forward to testing this out over the Christmas period, and hopefully I'll record a video early next year to let you know my results with that. So that's the 3-in-1 here, and now with this 4-in-1 is I don't have to wear them at all. So they can just sit here until I feel like having them in. So I'm really excited to test this because this is how I used to use my old earplugs before I upgraded to these ones. So to date, using these ones, just having them in my pocket has been really good, but I'm looking forward to testing out what it's like just to have them around my neck at any time. So obviously these are a little bit less discreet, so you can obviously see them around my neck and you can still see them when they're in my ears. So if you want something more discreet than that, then you can just go back to the standard ones that are by themselves. And then when these are in, you can't see them at all from the front. So completely discreet this way, and then you can just see a little bit when I turn my head. So I really like them. I've been using them quite a bit. If you've tried them, I'd love to hear what you think. Otherwise, I'll be back, click, I like satisfying clicks, to let you know how it went with the 3-in-1.